It's 7:15, and now once again, here's Matt.
All right, Aaron, thank you. Now to the latest on Michael Jackson's death. New images of his children have surfaced along with a previously unreleased song. This as the Los Angeles Fire Department captain speaks out about what really happened during Jackson's Pepsi commercial accident back in 1984. NBC's Jeff Rawson has the latest on all of this. Jeff, good morning to you.
Matt, good morning to you. Lots to get to this morning, and we'll begin with Michael Jackson's kids. They are old enough now to know exactly what's going on here. All the talk of who will get them, who wants them, and who doesn't want them. We're just days away from Monday's custody hearing, and now we have exclusive details about what Michael Jackson really wanted for his children. This is our first look at the kids in more than a week. 11-year-old Paris, 12-year-old Prince, and 7-year-old Blanket, all out and about in Los Angeles. They're at a Jehovah's Witness church. Paris is holding a book called Sing Praises to Jehovah. The kids' former nanny, Grace Waramba, is with the children too. She was reportedly fired by Michael Jackson back in April. But since Michael's death, the Jackson family has brought her back to help.
He loves his children, and his children love him.
June Gatlin was Michael Jackson's spiritual advisor. In an exclusive interview, she told us just months before his death, Michael was taking stock of his life. Did he ever say to you, if something happens to me, I want my kids to go with?
April 13th, we discussed it. If anything happens, he would want his mother to have his children, his mother whom he loves dearly. He cherishes his mother. And if anything happened with his mother, then he wanted Janet to have his children.
Why Janet?
Michael loves his sister. He trusts his sister. He trusts Janet explicitly.
In fact, it was Janet Jackson who comforted Paris at the memorial service. Also spotted with the kids this week, Michael's oldest sister, Rebe. Sources close to the case tell NBC News she's also being considered for partial custody.
There's 3 kids who have to be kept together. I mean, the kids are very close to each other. So whoever's taking Paris and Prince has to take Blanket also.
Catherine Jackson and Debbie Rowe, biological mom to the 2 oldest kids, have been negotiating custody all week. With the hearing set for Monday, time is running out to reach a deal. And now there's another controversy brewing around Michael Jackson's infamous accident. In video just obtained by Us Weekly, you can see his hair catch fire while filming a Pepsi commercial in 1984. Now that the video's out, this Los Angeles fire captain who was backstage is breaking his silence for the first time since the accident.
The take where he got his hair burned was a deviation from the other takes because he stood under the shower of sparks.
Don Donister says Jackson was told to stand on the platform for a better shot.
I was backstage and I overheard a conversation. For Michael to stay there longer, you would look more majestic. When I got him off the floor, he was a little dazed, disoriented. As we walked him back, he was worried that he wanted to know how severe the burn was. And he also asked about his face. He said, did any of the sparks hit my face or is my face burned? I told him, Michael, no, your face is fine.
Many say it was this accident that sparked an addiction to painkillers, an addiction that may have ultimately taken Jackson's life.
Hey, Ed.
As police haul pill bottles from Jackson's home and medical records from his doctor's offices, NBC News has now confirmed investigators are meeting with prosecutors, gearing up for possible criminal charges. Robin Sachs is a former LA prosecutor and worked with the same people handling this case.
You would want to have prosecutors involved at the very beginning so that because they're going to have an eye to what's going to be provable in court.
Overnight, the LA County Coroner's Office confirmed for NBC News the toxicology reports that everyone has been waiting for have been delayed. It could be, in fact, another 2 weeks before we learn what was in Michael Jackson's system and what killed him, Matt.
All right, Jeff Rawson in Los Angeles this morning. Jeff, thank you very much. And now to that previously unreleased song by Michael Jackson that's been leaked online. The song is called A Place with No Name. Take a listen.
Don't you worry, my friend. I'll take care. Take my hand. I'll take it there. Oh, take me to a place without no name. Take me to a place without no name.
It's a place by no name. Obviously, it sounds a lot like A Horse with No Name that was recorded by America back in 1971, and apparently that group gave Michael permission to
Right.
record the song, so there was no conflict. As a matter of fact, the manager for America Today says they hope it's actually released. So
They're honored he picked their song, right?
exactly right.
We don't know exactly who owns the rights and when we'll hear the whole thing.
And we
but
don't know when he recorded it either.
Exactly. So lots of questions, but I know everyone wants to know, are there more songs even out there? So we'll be finding more out.